This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by former world champion Nina Hughes. Hopefully we won't be saying former for much longer, just a couple of weeks. Flying out on Saturday for the rematch. How are you going?
Yep, good, thanks. How are you?
All good, all good. 10 months, long 10 months. It's been a long couple of years, really, with fights dotted in there about.
Yeah, it has been a long 10 months, long inactive couple of years, unfortunately, not due to anything my fault, but yeah, it's finally here. Back to Australia we go, and becoming a two-time world champion.
Speaking to your team, obviously it was up in the air, kind of where the rematch was going to be, when it was going to be. Rumoured late last year. Now, obviously, it is May, back in Oz. Yeah. What was your initial thoughts when you did know for certain you'd be going across the world again?
Obviously, it's not the number one choice, but it is what it is. I knew that my mandatory was a rematch. It was just about getting the rematch over the line, and yeah, finally got the date, training hard, excited, and just got to do the business out there.
How much of the forefront of in your mind is their concerns going into Australia with the ball, everything that happened last time, behind scenes, in the ring, or is it all about just kind of letting your team deal with that and just doing what you do best?
Obviously, when we first found out we had to go back to Australia, it was a massive concern. Like, you worry, what happened last time, is it going to happen again? But the date set, the venue set, all I can do is do that side of things is taken out my hands. So all I've got to do is perform the best of my ability, and I believe as long as I perform, that I'll get that win.
Have you been given any guarantees that the same won't happen?
Yeah, we've seen our contract that there'll be neutral judges this time. Yep. So yeah, we just got to hope we've got some fair judges. Big
card, another big card, obviously, but this time back with Matchroom, big Matchroom card. Happy to be back with Eddie?
Yeah, I don't care what card. Like, I'm just excited to box. Yeah. It doesn't matter where or when. Yeah, I just want that world title back. I've been training so hard. It's been a long 10 months. Been working on everything. So yeah, just got to make sure I do it.
I was speaking to Kev. He's assured me that you're looking good in the gym. Last couple of spars, you're about to spar later. Have you felt any different to this camp to previous camps? Because, not to bring it up, but you are in the latter stages of your career. There's no other way to put it. Are you starting to feel any different, or are you still feeling as fresh as ever?
You know what? Like, I still feel, if anything, the last 10 months, like this camp, I'm hitting more personal bests in training. I'm actually feeling fitter. I'm stronger. And we've been working on so much that we've improved so much still. So, yeah, definitely age is not catching up yet. And, yeah, while I'm still improving and I'm still getting better, then I'm going to keep carrying on.
Obviously, when you got the world title so early on in your career, it was a little bit of a whirlwind of a crest of a wave when you beat Jamie Mitchell, you signed with Eddie in Matchroom, and then you had that little period of inactivity, and then the Cherneka Johnson fight happens. Do you think this whole kind of 18 months, 2 years period has given you that little bit of extra motivation to go back in there and do it again?
Yeah, of course. Like, I've always stayed in the gym, always, even during all the inactivity. Every boxer wants to be active, but unfortunately we can't be helped. And me and Cherneka have both actually been in the same boat because our last two fights have been on the same shows. So yeah, just got to I've used that time wisely. I've used that time to learn and get better. And yeah, just got to put it in the ring now.
I know you and your team and a lot of the boxing world thought you did enough to win that night. That being said, is it difficult to kind of study that tape? Because if you think you win, it's hard to improve, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, of course. But there is still things that I know I can do better. We've looked, there was no performance is ever perfect. And even though I was very happy with my performance and I thought I boxed very well, there's still things we can work on. And we'd both be naive to think we're both going to get back in the ring exactly the same. She's had 10 months, so we're both going to look at each other. We know what each other is about now. So it's just about improving.
Are you a little bit more at ease at the fact that she's had that 10-month period because she was meant to fight Jamie Mitchell and then you was getting the winner? That didn't happen, so you are really on an even playing ground.
Yeah, we are on an even playing ground, although I don't really focus too much on what she's doing. It's all about me, and yeah, I've just got to put full focus into myself.
You and Cherneka are all right, don't you?
Yeah, look, I've got nothing against her. She's a lovely lady, full respect to her.
Not going to be slapping her around the face with an egg, no?
Who knows?
Exactly. You never know. This loss may have flicked a switch, and the nasty Nina might come out. But I really can't see that. Can you?
Got to bring something controversial, haven't you?
To be fair, Eddie will like that. Or you never know. You could slap Eddie with a leg.
That'd probably be better.
Depends who you ask. This weekend, I've got to say, is obviously the International Women's Day, the full women's card at the Royal Albert Hall. Is there a little bit of you that has some regrets that you haven't been part of that big night in the UK, whether that being back when it was Savannah Marshall, Claressa Shields, now we've got this one. I know you had your fight at Wembley, but with the world title fight out in Dubai, then you've gone over to Australia. It feels like you haven't had your big crowning night in the UK. Yeah,
obviously everyone wants to box on their home ground, and obviously to be part of a big women's event would have been brilliant, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a big show in Australia. At least get a bit of sunshine.
There you go. There's still time though for that. Do you feel like some people are writing you off, saying you might be finished going into this fight?
Oh, 100%. People invited me off since the Jamie Mitchell fight because of my age, and I just keep proving people wrong. I don't feel my age. As I said, I'm still improving, so as long as I still feel good and I'm still improving, that's all that matters.
First female world champion in her 50s, yeah?
I definitely ain't going on till I'm 50.
It's only next month though, isn't it? Nina, that is clearly a joke. Before we finish, anything else you'd like to mention?
Just want to thank all my sponsors and everyone that's got behind me and supported me along the way.
Coming back with that title in a couple of weeks' time?
Definitely. 2-time world champion.
Sounds better. Nina Hughes, thank you very much for speaking to IFLTV. Safe flight on Saturday and best of luck in Australia. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Good.